French soldiers stationed in Niger have received a thunderous order to pack their bags and go home as a sign of growing opposition to their presence there. The French military has been stationed in Niger since 2013, but in recent months, criticism of their presence has grown throughout the country. A coalition of women's rights organizations, who charged France with failing to safeguard citizens, destabilizing their democracy, and fueling the unrest in the area, staged the protest. Several hundred women gathered at the military installation in Niamey, the country's capital, in an audacious and potent demonstration of their unhappiness. Their argument was well made. They clamored for the French forces to leave Niger. The increasing agitation against the foreign military presence in the nation reached a turning point with this demonstration. The women's demonstration served as a representation of the Nigerian people's discontent and resolve to change how their country interacts with foreign military forces, sparking optimism for a time when their sovereignty and autonomy are recognized. The women carried brooms and other symbolic objects and protested in front of the French military base in Niamey. These everyday items conveyed a potent message. They stand for the need to expel French military forces and retake control of their own nation. The choice of these items was a creative and poignant way for the women to express their demands for change, symbolizing the hope for a fresh start and a cleaner, more self-determined future for Niger. About 1,500 French soldiers have remained in Niger despite the recent military takeover of the nation. Many Nigerians protested and demanded that the French forces leave the country. The French military presence has become a major source of anxiety and annoyance for the country's citizens. France and Niger are currently at odds, and the junta in Niger just ordered the French forces to leave the nation. This action appears to be both a reflection of the junta's wish to assert its independence and a response to growing anti-French sentiment among Nigerians. France has, however, resisted removing its military and diplomatic missions from Niger. The opinions voiced by one of the women during the protest show the dissatisfaction and outrage felt by some Nigerians over the French government's defiance of the junta's demand that France withdraw its diplomatic and military missions from the nation. A further indication that there is widespread hostility to the French presence that is not restricted to a single demographic, but resonates throughout the nation is the participation of women and children in the demonstration. This development highlights the variety of voices advocating for France to leave Niger, which adds another level of complication to the current impasse between the junta and France. What do you think of the Nigerian women's call for French troops to leave their country? Do you think the French will leave Niger, even though Niger is the source of over 20% of the uranium that France needs? Let us know in the comments below. Also, subscribe to The New Tourist and share this video. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video that talks about the 5 countries that will defend Niger if France chooses to attack.